Well, the semi-finals chart today, but we will be talking about the second semi-final in this video between England and Denmark. And how do England beat the Danes? That is the question that I will be answering. From the tactical point of view, how can Southgate get one over them? Because, like what I said, Denmark in yesterday's video at the beginning of the tournament, Denmark, I did predict them to get to the semi-finals. They're a team that I like. They're a good team. They're a gritty team. They're hard to break down. They've got a lot of pound at midfield. And under break, they are dangerous, which against Wales, how dangerous they are on that attacking transition. And they can just rip defenders apart. I think that had a bad game in the tournament, to be honest, Denmark. Okay, the Finland game, it was not happened. Belgium look unlucky not to win. What they do look unlucky, they don't take the chances. Russia look a good performance, well measured and good, well-oiled performance, and the performance against Czech Republic look a controlled performance. So they are a good team. They're a team what deserves respected, and because they respect the UK, and I went into that game with a lot of confidence. I don't go into this game with that much confidence. Go into this game look a bit nervous because this is a team what I've done before. They did us 0-0 I played and we won 2-0. I mean, they won 2-0 in the Nation League. So they're a team that definitely needs respect, and if you're not into football, don't start putting flags on your car and saying it's coming on and win it, because this team, they are a tough team. I think this will be England's hardest test. I know we played Germany. I know we played the Czech Republic, but I think the way these set up and the way they can just bring teams on you and kill in the counter, I think this is England's hardest test, in my opinion. And anyone who knows football shouldn't be surprised that Denmark has gone this far. They need reflecting. They need reflecting. They haven't got this far by luck. They haven't got this far because sympathy. They got this far because they are good footballers and they're a good oil team. And we need to reflect them. Go and not fair them, but reflect them and just be a bit aware of what they can do to us on the break. And if we just don't turn up and don't play, because like what I said, I think this could be the hardest semi out of the two. I would rather play Spain than Denmark. I really would, because I think Spain can't defend. I think Denmark, that they got a good back three, they got a good goalkeeper, the midfield are tight and compact. They play really narrow with the wing backs tucking really narrow, and on the break they are a massive threat, like what I said. So I think the way we need to beat them, the team I would pick is Pickford in it, Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw. That can't be changed. If any of them get injured, that's a worry. But that back four cannot be changed. I would play Rice and Bellingham in that midfield. It's a risk, but I think we need a bit more quality on the ball from that midfield. Rice and Phillips, they're good off the ball. They're shaved off the ball. I don't like teams attack us through the middle off the ball. But on the ball, I like to see a bit more quality. I think Phillips hasn't kicked on since Croatia. I think Rice hasn't had a good time with the ball yet. Why I would like Sancho. He make the pitch big. He's unpredictable. That centre feed. He got agility. He can put a ball. He can put a ball and he can put Travis into Kane. He can come narrow and finish. I think he got decided. Played well against Ukraine, and I think we got to stretch. And when you play three flat out the back, you have to switch the play a lot. And he was someone who would stay out wide and do it. On the left is Sterling. He will cut him. He will give him problems. He will attack that half edge and give him a problem with Shaw overlapping. He will create with Maluk Shaw. Emil Shaw's getting that understanding. You saw it against Ukraine, just getting that understanding. It took a while, but they're just getting it. They know each other's game. Shaw's just learning what Sterling does. Sterling's learning what Shaw does, and it is a good point. And I think them two are crucial. And also Sterling and Sancho just interlocking and overlapping will cause some problems, but we need to make the pitch big and use two wingers, not an inverted winger, two wingers. Mount is so crucial to this team. I always said he had to play. Especially 4-3-2-1, he got to play. He's pressing off the ball, he'll press him back. On the ball, he's calm, he's relaxed. he'll go up against him. He'll move the ball quick. He'll give it to Kane. He'll got a good turn with Kane. He'll make Sherling cut in more and go out the wide, which he has to play out on the left like we do by Chelsea. Mason Mount got to start, and up front Harry Kane. Simply, he got the tournament back on track. He scored 3 goals. He's a threat against anybody. But we do need to give him a service. I think we're just starting to argue him the service, but I just look at that midfield battle and I just think we will fair in the midfield. We outnumber and we got to move the ball quick in that midfield. We got to stretch them. A bit like Croatia did to us when you have Modric, Rakitic, just stretching our midfield a bit in that World Cup final. We got to do that to them. We got the use our experience. We got the and just stretch them, just opening up and just tiring. I think that will win them. We won't win them like we did in Ukraine, where it was easy for them all the game. It'll be a tough game. It'll be a working man's game. We've got to wear out the midfield, and we'll get our rewards later on in the game. That's my tactical preview. Use width, twitch to play, win midfield battle, wear their midfielders out. Use your squad, and we should be alright. It'll be a tough game though, probably hard to get to tournament. It won't be a walkover, it'll be a really tight game like the Two Nations League game was. But I am confident. I'm not confident for 30 Ukraine and a bit nervous, but we should win the game. That's my preview of tomorrow's England versus Denmark game at Wembley.